Functions of language. Language is powerful. We all know that language is very powerful. We experience it day and night. Only words are felt, bodily presences, like echoes or waterfalls, can we understand the power of spoken language to influence, alter, and transform the perceptual word. So, this very statement of the contemporary American philosopher David Abram very nicely explained the power of the word. That we can, if we give a little thought to word that we use or the word that we listen, we know that how words influence us, influence everyone. On the basis of the word, we felt pleased, we felt sorrowful, we felt threatened, we felt emotional. So this is the power of the words. So language expresses our identity. Whenever we use language, we actually express our identity. Speak, may I know thee. So when this is a very old statement, speak, may I know thee. When we speak, what we do, other people know us. So with the help of the speech, the verbal communication, we know each other. Words or phrases express who we are and contribute to the impression that others make of us. So on the basis of our communication, verbal communication, others form different opinion of ours and we make different opinions of others. So this is only done through the use of language. So the power of language to express identity varies depending on the origin of the label, self-chosen or imposed and the other. So obviously, sometimes we use some word to express ourselves, right? We choose a certain word. For example, a person say that he is a workaholic, that he keeps on doing work day and night. He may feel happy to use the word, but when the same word is used by other, he may not like it to be labeled with that word. He may take it negatively. So the identity depends that who has chosen that label for us. Have we chosen it or have others chosen it? So language affects our credibility. Obviously, we know that if a child uses a language, the credibility of the use of language by the child is not as guaranteed as the same sentence or the same language is used by an adult person. So people make assumption about your credibility based on how you speak and what you say. Obviously, when people listen to you and they'll speak that he's a very thorough gentleman. He does not tell a lie, right? But if they listen to you lying most of the time, what they say? They will say that you are a liar, right? So your credibility, good or bad, depends on what you say and how they feel about you. So, for example, politicians and many others in leadership position need to be able to use language to put people at ease, relate to others, and still appear confident and competent. So we know that in our professional life, we use language. We use language for different purposes, right? For example, if a doctor uses his professional jargon, his professional language before his patient, right? He is not able to communicate fully to his patient. Similarly, let's say that when we are talking with each other, we are not supposed to use the formal version of the language. We are supposed to use the informal version of the language in which we will be making many contractions, in which we will be using weak forms of the words. But when we are making a formal speech, it is very important that we must use formal language. For example, if somebody goes for a job interview, so there he or she needs to use formal language. Formal language is very important for written communication, but in day-to-day communication, if we use the same level of grammar that we use in writing, is not very good and will not create very good credibility among the people. Similarly, if politicians, if professionals are talking to the people, they are supposed to create credibility among the people, and for that person they need to come down to their level by using their language, so that they could be confident and they could be known competent.